Welcome back to Yahoo Finance Live this morning, everyone. We're seeing markets mixed as of right now as the NASDAQ has trickled its way into positive territory, just barely to the upside. For more, let's get to Yahoo Finance's Jared Blikre live at the Interactive right now. Jared,
right.
Excuse me there.
Oh, no, that's fine. We got a whole lot of nothing going on in the markets. Down 6 basis points, up 4, up 19. Doesn't really matter that much. So we're going to take a longer-term view of the S&P 500. This is a one-year chart with candlesticks, and just want to point out what has been happening. This is a downtrend. This is a long-term downtrend, and hopefully you can see this, but we've had a number of false breakouts. This first happened in December. Then we had a false breakout in about March, just before that April meltdown here. And again, we just saw that this could be a potential false breakdown, false break to the upside, because we sank back below 4,200 pretty quickly. Now, this big move right here, this was concurrent, and I want to show you the U.S. dollar index. That was concurrent with the U.S. dollar index falling versus a broad basket of currencies. This took 20 days right here, and it only took 7 days to reach that to the upside. And I'm fond of this max chart of the U.S. dollar index. This goes back all the way to the 1980s. And guess what? We are in territory. We have now surpassed the mid-2000 highs, and we are back on track to potentially get to 120. This would have huge implications for the Fed and everything else that we're tracking. Now, I mention this because we have Jay Powell giving a critical speech this Friday morning, and I'm thinking, all right, if he's going to goose the stocks, how is that going to happen? I think the only thing that can happen is he talks about the U.S. dollar and specifically quantitative tightening. He is very data dependent, as is the rest of the Fed right now. And if it comes to the U.S. dollar sinking because of his comments, that's about the only thing I can see to the upside that's going to come out of these comments. So to recap briefly, let's just go over some of the sectors here. We got energy in the forefront. Once again, crude oil up, but then real estate, industrials, consumer discretionary, materials. So kind of a mix here. Again, not much happening today, but we are waiting for those fireworks Friday morning.
Well, speaking of fireworks, Jared, I got to give a shout out on the Morning Brief newsletter this morning on our homepage, flagging some weakness in Apple. I encourage everyone to check that out. It is a very, very good read.